How's it going, everybody, and welcome to the Max Heart Gaming channel. Today's date is April 14th, and I thought I'd bring you guys a little bit of news in the world of Nintendo, so let's get right into it. In the US, in the month of March alone, 906,000 Switch units sold, putting it up there around the Xbox One sales, which is fantastic. Nintendo really needed this, especially after their Wii U fiasco. I'm loving my Switch, and I'm just so glad that this worked out for them. I've been a fan pretty much since childhood, and honestly I was a little scared that they were falling out of the game, but good job, Nintendo. You definitely made a comeback. So along with the massive amount of Switch units sold, 925,000 copies of Breath of the Wild also sold in the month of March, which is crazy. There were more games sold than Switch units sold. Now, I think that probably has to do to the fact that, you know, of course, scalpers. It was a Nintendo Switch launch title. It was really big. It was a Zelda game. Scalpers probably thought that they could make a quick buck or two if they had bought some along with the systems they wanted to scalp. Not only that, but maybe there were some fans that weren't lucky enough to get a Switch when they first launched and were anticipating getting one with their second running of them, so they just went ahead and bought a copy of Breath of the Wild. That also makes sense. And then, of course, there are just those people out there who love to collect games, especially Nintendo games, because they hold their value really well. So what happened was there were probably some people who just bought a copy of Breath of the Wild just to have it. So if you add the Breath of the Wild copies sold on Switch along with the Breath of the Wild copies sold on the Wii U, that brings the total to 1.3 million copies sold alone in the month of March, making it not only the fastest selling Legend of Zelda title in history, but the fastest selling Nintendo launch title, which is crazy, but also makes sense. Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game. If you have a Wii U or you bought a Switch and you've never played a Legend of Zelda game, so you've kind of been holding off from Breath of the Wild, do not hold off on Breath of the Wild. That game will not be going on sale anytime soon. It's a fantastic game, so don't expect a price drop. Just go ahead and dish out the $60. You won't be sorry. It's fantastic. 10 out of 10. Come on, guys. Now to get into our bit of bad news. On April 13th, Nintendo of America did announce that the NES Classic will be discontinued. A Nintendo representative did confirm that the last shipments of the NES Classic Edition will hit stores this month, though an exact date was not given. Now this sucks. This item was already so hard to find at retail price because of scalpers, and this is not going to help at all. Now, not only is the NES Classic going out of stock, but also the controllers and any accessories like the carrying cases and stuff like that. So if you already have an NES Classic, but you've been holding off on getting those extra accessories, I highly recommend you go ahead and go get them, whatever you were wanting to pick up, whether it be an extra controller or that carrying case is not that bad. I think it's $30, and it fits 2 controllers and the NES Classic in it, so it's definitely worth it, especially if you travel a lot and you like to take your NES Classic with you, because here soon you're not going to be able to find any of that stuff. So I have been looking for my NES Classic since before Christmas, and it has been impossible to find. Luckily, I got mine like 3 days before they made this announcement. So I get it. To those of you who've been looking and really want one out there, I get how hard they are to find. What I can recommend is talk to store employees, talk to store managers. They want to help you out. They want to get the sales as soon as the product comes in, of course. So if you go and talk to them and you tell them how desperately you want one and how hard you've been looking for one, they're more than likely to help you out. Now, I'm not saying that if you go to like Walmart or Target, you know, they're going to care and help you out to find one. But if you go to like GameStop or Best Buy and just really talk to them, build that relationship. Most people at GameStop are gamers. Now, not all. Some people just work there because they're okay at retail and they just need a job. But most of the employees at GameStop are gamers and would much rather sell a hot ticket item like an NES Classic to a gamer rather than a scalper. So like I said, I know scalpers are going to have a field day with this. I can honestly see the NES Classic through scalpers going from $200 to $300 to $500 to $600 because it is a great Nintendo item and it's going to be gone. So to those of you who are looking for one right now, highly recommend making those relationships with the employees of the stores that you shop at, and good luck is all I can say. Now for that last bit of good news, if you're a fan of Pokemon Go, if you're still playing Pokemon Go Extravaganza event has gone live. Now, this is a great event. The event continues throughout the next week. The biggest parts of the event are any 2-kilometer egg that you hatch has a better chance of giving you a rare Pokemon, as well as that extra rare candy. One example was a Dratini that a friend of mine had hatched personally, so that was awesome. I've only ever got Rattatas and Pidgeys and Sparrows, so you can definitely get some better Pokemon out of those 2-kilometer eggs right now. Not only that, but you get double XP for everything. You get double XP for hatching Pokemon, for catching Pokemon, for evolving. And that's super helpful, especially if you've never played the game and you want to catch up to your friends. Now, if you've also never played the game and you feel like it's too late for you to get into it, everyone's so far ahead of you with their rare Pokemon and their high levels and stuff, fear not. If you're familiar with the in-game item Lucky Eggs, which normally give you double XP, right now they are giving you 4 times the amount of XP. Now, normally Lucky Eggs are an in-game item that you have to buy with real money, but you don't always have to. You have a chance of getting them at Pokestops. You have a chance of getting some when you level up, so you can get them without buying them. But if you choose to buy them, they are half off in the store right now, which is also fantastic. I don't like to spend real money on in-game items, especially for mobile games, but I mean, that's just a fantastic deal, so I might end up dropping $5-10 on it, so we'll see. So guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning into the Max Heart Gaming channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, throw a comment down below. Tell me what I can do to make these videos better. Tell me how I can make you guys more interested in them. That would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to tune in daily for new content. So until next time, I'm going to go play some Persona 5. See you, everybody.